Welcome to the podcast. It's me, Chris and Siobhan. Listen to us talk about stuff or don't. Hey guys, welcome back to episode 31.
Is it?
It is episode 31, which means we're at 31 weeks.
It only took me.
It only took you 31 episodes
to move about 9 inches.
To move about, it's a bit more than 9 inches. What kind of 9
That's
inches
what you call 9 inches.
Yeah. It's weird, it's 9 inches. Siobhan is in the guest corner
The hot
because
seat.
I'm sick of listening to her shit. And if she interrupts me here, she'll have a sore ear.
She's within boxing distance.
So...
It's a far different experience over in this corner.
Is it?
Is it better? I'm feeling it
Or worse?
already.
So the first thing we're going to talk about is, I suppose we couldn't not talk about it. Seems the rest of Ireland is talking about it, about poor old Garron.
Do you know what? I think it maybe wasn't the best take, but he's not a bad egg. He's nice. Like, I think he's a nice
I think
person.
his take was fairly middling, leaning to right.
It is right.
It's middling
Right
to right.
is in politically right.
Middling to right.
But sure, anyway.
Anyone's allowed an opinion, and everybody that hated on him has a bloody opinion as well. So
He cancelled him. Who was he?
No, he didn't.
Lefties.
we're not
Fucking
lefty
Sherlock
extremists.
No, I watched it when he first put it
Same as I
online,
am.
and my take on it, having just watched it, I thought,
I was surprised actually.
I was as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I thought,
I would have
okay.
considered him to be a leftist, not, and he never did anything political. It was all comedy, but in my brain, he was leftist. But he's centrist, I think.
Yeah, he's middling. The same as me, middling.
You were not fucking middle,
I
like
am
nowhere
middle.
even.
I'm
Do you know
middle
where
to
a middle
right.
is in a scale? You're not there.
If the middle was over to the right, that's where you are.
I am middling to the right.
All the way.
But like that's because everything on a lot of, not at all, but a lot of on the left is fucking shite.
Like
Like
what?
what?
Pure junk.
Like what?
Examples, please.
Pure. No.
Like what? See? Nothing to
so
back it up.
just to because a lot of people are having trouble finding the video. I'm just going to play the video on what he said. Do you want to hear it?
The whole
Yes.
thing.
The other day, I have been inundated with messages to talk about this. Now, I get asked for my opinion on these kind of serious topics all the time. I don't know why the fuck people care, because I just shouted cups of tea on the internet. The reason that I prefer not to make videos about this sort of shit is because I don't think it's fucking useful. The entire story of the world is being told in poorly researched headlines and 40-second fucking TikTok clips, and it is making people fucking nuts. For me to talk about this in a way that's even approaching being useful, I need to spend 25 minutes talking about Conor McGregor the person. I need to spend 40 minutes talking about immigration in Ireland. I need to spend 40 minutes talking about the fucking economy in Ireland. I need to spend an hour and a half talking about our fucking government. Now, my opinion on Conor McGregor is irrelevant, but I don't think he's a good person. I don't think it's particularly hard to find evidence of that. But it doesn't surprise me in the least to see a lot of people agreeing with what he was saying. There absolutely is an immigration issue in Ireland. That doesn't mean that people feel like we shouldn't take the refugees that we're able to take. It doesn't mean that people feel like people shouldn't be able to come here for better opportunities. But the systems that we have in place are being taken advantage of. And that is plain to see. And the government continually does not allow people to express their concerns about that. Along with this, Ireland continues to become one of the richest countries in the world, while most people's quality of life is going down. Our towns, and especially our cities, are becoming much less safe. Now, that's not just because of immigration. There's a lot of factors to that. But if you can't see that that's happening, then you have not left your house. Communities all over Ireland are concerned, and their concerns are continuously not being heard. And when you continuously suppress what people are feeling, you turn them towards more extreme beliefs, you increase their distrust in the government, and you push people towards racism and extremism. Now, no doubt, a lot of people in the comments are going to completely misconstrue what I've said here, but that's the internet for you. Anyway, stay delicious.
And he wasn't wrong.
I was going to say the irony of that last statement.
The irony is...
He shouldn't have taken down his account. Like, can
no,
you...
it's a bit childish, I
Yeah.
think. Like, if you have...
maybe mute
if you
your
have-
account or something for a while.
If you have 2 million followers, collectively, probably across all his stuff, he's over 3 million followers, right? And if you give an opinion, especially an opinion on something that's as volatile as this, and expect everyone to agree with you.
I don't think he expected everyone.
And if someone then like throws their ties out of the pram and gives him fucking comments and death threats and all this, he had to know that was coming. But for him to react in the way he did by deactivating his social media accounts because he was getting messages is a bit fucking...
I think it was short-sighted because it's caused more consternation, and I think he is still, obviously this is his whole thing, so how's he going to manage his way back into social media after such a shitstorm?
That was to protect himself. I don't fall out with it. I
wonder
understand
why,
he
though.
did it, but
I do.
Why?
He is mainstream. He is trending in Ireland because of this video. It'll bring him just a new level of celebrity.
I don't think that was it.
I think it was. I think him and his agent have...
what's the saying? Don't waste a good crisis or
Don't waste
something.
Yeah. Because like even that cunt, what's his name, Tristan Tate is
Oh
tweeting
my
about
God, you see that?
And do you know what? If I was Garron, right, and one of them fucking cunts was in support of me, I would start questioning.
But this is what I'm saying. Like if
that
someone
cunt
like
agrees
that
with you.
is, yeah, then you
But
must
then
be
it's
doing
not
something.
related at all. Andrew Tate or Tristan Tate is literally taking his side because he's leaning to the right. Do you know what I mean?
I've just listened back to it there, and I'm not entirely sure it's leaning right. I mean,
It's so middling.
No. Like immigration, he's sort of conflating immigration with like why cities are more unsafe. No, he didn't say it was the whole reason. Like
He
there's
didn't say
various
there's
other
He literally
factors.
said there's other factors like
But
there's scumbags in cities that are 100% Irish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he said there's more trouble there now because the immigrants that are coming in aren't being vetted.
Do you know
And
what
they're
it
not.
is, though? Do you know who are the problem? Men.
Men,
Almost
Yeah.
exclusively.
It doesn't matter where they come from. It's
Fucking men.
But
Anyway,
not even. The problem isn't the people coming into the country. It's
the problem is cunts.
Oh, the problem is the political and social
It's
infrastructure
government level.
At government
Yeah.
level.
And
You see who's
Europe
leading the
is just
country. I mean, come on, talk about a fucking wet...
bunch of
Do you know, a
fucking
wet
wet
cloth
wipes.
that you'd leave in the sink for a while.
Like,
It's just, that's
it's
what
been
he
the
is.
thing with Conor McGregor being inside in the White House, right?
oh my God, I can't
so
believe.
embarrassed.
I remember I was
It's
in the
so
UK.
embarrassing. Yeah.
Embarrassed.
I was in the UK during the week and I was looking at this video and he was putting his hand in his shoulder and shaking his hand. I was like, this isn't real. This is an AI video, obviously.
Connor put his hand on
Scroll.
his shoulder. The way I was like, get your hands off. That's not how you treat... Like, it's all wrong.
Maybe
it's
that's
all
how
wrong.
a bit
rapists
Irish.
are with each other.
Isn't that a bit Irish though? Like if I met the president, I'd be like, well, that was crack.
No, don't you fucking dare touch... You do
It's
not.
like-
Why can't people keep their hands to themselves?
Yeah.
No, you would do a handshake.
You do a handshake and
That's
how's it
it.
going? God,
Yeah.
lads are some...
I know, but you don't just put your hand on someone's shoulder. Obnoxious behaviour.
Anyway, doesn't Trump have that, like... Doesn't Trump have a little handshake thing?
What do you mean?
Like catching women by the crotch? Yeah, I think so.
Whereas,
different kind of
like,
handshake.
if you go to shake his hand, he will always squeeze it and pull you in. Do you ever see
Yes,
those
or
videos?
if his hands, he'll move it so his hand is on top because it's dominant. Dominance.
I'd love to shake his hand. Not today, sir.
Come closer.
Closer.
Closer. Yuruk.
So Conor McGregor was in the White House on the 17th of March, which is St. Patrick's Day, which is, as I was saying during the week on a reel, it's the day that the Irish leaders or political party of some sort are always there, isn't it?
Got rid of the snakes out of Ireland, hun. They didn't. They're still there. Being fallen from the
And Conor McGregor was there. It started off with... what
Who
was it?
invited him? Only Musk.
I'd love to know the story with it and what's the deeper meaning of it.
It's this right-leaning extremist political regimes that are very popular all over the world
Did
right
you see
now.
Micheál Martin, that fucking wet wipe
Meatball Martin.
Micheál Martin, right? And it was brought up in front of him. He was all talk after it.
Yeah.
It was brought up in front of him. Trump brought up Conor McGregor and Micheál Martin said nothing, just grinned and smiled and, oh, yeah. If you have an issue, why didn't you air the issue then? Do you know?
What did he say?
Nothing. He agreed with Trump and was just laughing.
What did Trump say?
You got great fighting Irish over there. You know, you've that guy. What's that guy's name with the tattoos in his chest? And someone piped up from the back, Conor McGregor. And he goes, yeah, Conor McGregor. I love that guy. He's a great fighter. And then Micheál Martin just nodded and laughed and said, yeah, Conor McGregor, yeah. Fast forward a week later, Conor McGregor was in the White House on the 17th and Micheál Martin was calling him a rapist and all this fucking shit online. It's like, where were these balls a week prior? Where was all the balls a week prior? And that other fucking dope Leo Varadkar calling him a rapist on his Instagram. Where were the balls back then? Fucking idiots. Irish government, a bunch of fucking...
I don't know, there's...
And you know, then outside of all that other fucking immigration shit, right? It's the bike shit that cost nearly $500,000. A bit of glass, a bit of steel, a bit of concrete.
I know, but immigration is the real problem.
It's the...
come on.
It's the children's hospital that's going to cost $5 billion. And it's not even
That'd
fucking
want
equipped.
to be some hospital.
There isn't so much as an MRI machine inside the fucking hospital yet. The walls aren't even painted.
It's too soon.
But these are the cunts that are throwing stones. He doesn't speak for Ireland. Neither do you fucking cunt.
I know, yeah. What's
fucking idiots.
Do you not get a load of hate on your accounts? And then
Absolutely,
also, how do you deal with it?
Laugh. Do you know what's funny?
Have you
Because I
met
remember,
him?
I remember reading something that Garron got death threats recently. And it's funny because they literally pick on someone like him. Do you know? I've never gotten a death threat, but if I got a death threat, I'd say, yeah, no, but I'd message back and say, yeah, no problem. Where are you?
Meet me.
I'm in Rathkeel, or I can come to you.
This is my air code.
And you can fulfill this fucking death threat that you have for me. I'm like, I bet you they wouldn't. That's why I don't get them. Maybe. If I get one, I would 100% confront them. I'd be like, yeah, let's meet up.
You think it's like they pick on who
pick-
they perceive to be weaker or wouldn't be confrontational?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
What if you got a death threat?
Me?
How many seconds would it take for them to die?
I absolutely. On a certain way, it could be shing, shing,
Shing.
come
Yeah.
at me. Yeah. Actually, and the pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, the final foot in your neck as you gasp your last breath and have me breathing over your
This
face.
is a kid's show. Taman.
I'm very nice. I achieve an awful opinion of me.
But to go back to Garron, there's loads of people in support of him.
Yeah.
I cannot find a single bit of hate. There's none on Instagram. I've been fucking scrolling. There's none on. It's just loads of people showing their support for him because he's a nice fella. I don't actually know him.
I
never
didn't
met
see
him.
any hate, but I did see criticism of what he said on Blue Sky.
I've found some on.
Go on, read us out one.
So yeah, I just typed in Garron because it's trending in Ireland on Instagram, and we had one cunt. What's her name? Dr. Anya Ní Foglu and Foley in
Foley in Irish.
Foley in Irish.
Yeah, I know,
definitely
but who?
Pronounced that wrong. She's just a little cunt. So she said, Garron's opinion is based on ignorance, and I hope that he takes this opportunity to educate himself. This is what happens when you base your ideas on feelings and not facts. Garron didn't base his
But sure,
opinions on
everyone has an
feeling.
opinion. That's the thing. Everyone
They're
has
like
an opinion.
arseholes.
Whether
Everyone
it's
has one.
built
But
by-
this Dr. Anya.
No, she's
Foley.
not wrong.
She is wrong.
No.
How do
So
you know
then-
where he got his information from?
But that's the point she's making, that he's
Well, it is based on facts.
It's not based on facts.
A lot of it is.
It's not based on facts. What are
Yes,
the
it
facts?
is. Okay, the facts. Okay, which part?
The immigration problem.
Okay, the immigration problem. Do you know what I'll do, right?
Oh, we do
I'll
immigration in cities and link it to crime.
No, do you want to go back and over the
We have the lowest
I cannot
intake.
live under this threat.
We definitely don't.
We have the lowest intake
Per
in
square
Europe.
foot.
We have the lowest intake in
Per square
Europe.
foot.
Get the square thing there, Siobhan, tell him.
1 second now. So
one second now. One second.
And we don't have a housing problem per se. I mean,
We don't
do.
have a housing problem.
No, what I'm saying is we do have that problem, but it's manufactured. There's 146,000 vacant vacant buildings or homes, whatever it is, 146,000. We've 16,000 homeless at the moment.
It's funny because I typed it into chat GPT. I said, is immigration a problem? I'll just tell you, chat GPT is left. Is immigration a problem in Ireland? So it says, immigration in Ireland is a complex and multifaceted issue. Like many countries, Ireland has seen significant levels of immigration in recent decades, especially after the country's economy began to grow in the late 1990s. This has led to both positive and negative consequences depending on the perspective, right? So there's positive aspects.
We know some lovely people that have come to Ireland.
Yeah, so
really
do I.
nice, yeah. And positively contributing.
Right? So they have a list of positive
I like men. I go out with one and I have sons and I have a dad who's a man. So therefore I like men. It's that kind of flavour. Anyway, go on.
So then it lists some positive aspects,
Go on.
and then it lists the public opinion. They did not list any, because it said it, there's both positive and negative consequences, but it only
So
lists
did
the
you
positive
follow
What's
it
your
up
point?
with the question?
Okay,
List
so
the negative ones.
Anyway, as per RTE.ie, Ireland is middling in intake of immigrants.
so it's not one of the lowest. So it's middling.
Comparatively with other European countries.
Okay, go by square footage.
What do you want about
How
how
much
much
time do you
footage
think I
I
have?
have?
Per capita.
No.
Yeah, because
It'll
then
take
you'll
too
find
long.
out. Then you'll find out.
They're not the problem. The problem is fucking
Problem is the fucking
governments,
government.
like the housing crisis. The problem isn't the people you're fighting with at the bottom for resources.
It's capitalism.
It's the people
Okay,
at the
so I
top.
typed in
billionaires.
list-
Billionaires are the problem. There's
Billionaires
literally
are
no
the
reason for them
actual
to
problem.
exist.
Actually, during the week, did you listen to Stephen Bartlett, Diary of a CEO?
Yeah. I was listening to that yesterday.
I don't listen to podcasts.
Gary Stevenson.
Gary Stevenson and Daniel.
I
Dale
didn't
Lewis.
know who your man Daniel was at all.
I did
I
not.
know Gary. I follow him on TikTok.
I love Gary.
I love him too. Yeah,
He was
just real-
fiery though. There was parts of it where he just didn't give Daniel enough time to speak when Gary actually asked the question.
Anyway, getting back to what we're looking up.
Let him say his lies. Go on.
So I typed in list the negative aspects.
Yeah.
Here's some negative aspects of immigration in Ireland. So there is some negative aspects. Pressure on housing. Strain on public services. Job competition.
That's a load of dung.
Social integration issues.
And that's see.
Culture, not done. Cultural,
But wait, there's more.
but wait, there's more. Cultural tensions. My God, there's plenty of him in it.
Yeah,
And
but
you
that's
don't need to be
racist
fucking
and
immigrant
bigoted
to have
people.
that.
I'm not finished.
Townies versus the Culchies.
Yeah, so that's always. Anyway,
Yeah.
security concerns. Now we're getting to the juicy part.
Men.
Overburdening of local communities.
What does that
What
even
a
mean?
vacuous statement.
Okay,
That's
one second.
stupid.
Then if you want to know, to say what does that mean? You don't have to.
Okay, what does that mean, Patrick?
Overburdening of local communities. Some areas, particularly in urban centres, can feel overwhelmed by the influx of immigrants.
Feel. It's a
Hey, hey,
feeling,
hey,
not a fact.
hey, hey, hey.
Thank you.
Facts, not feelings.
We're all about
Start
feelings
again.
here.
Some areas,
Great.
particularly in urban centres, can
We get a takeaway
factually
on the way home.
Yeah. Okay.
be overwhelmed by the influx of immigrants, leading
We
to
can watch a movie
social
as well.
fragmentation. This can result in pressure on local infrastructure, public service. And the last one then is
Jesus Christ, I'll
political
be driven to more alcohol tonight.
polarisation.
We can use this podcast to fall asleep to. Just play whale sounds in the background.
So there you go.
Anyway, that was very interesting.
Now you know.
If you've any more of those, keep them to yourself.
So what he was saying was right.
Nope.
Okay.
Yep. I just proved there's negative aspects.
ChatGPT
Is left.
is but you have to fact check.
Yeah.
Okay, well I use Grok.
That's worse again.
What's Gronk?
Grok is the AI associated with Twitter, and that dope, that fucking
Why
plastic
would you
face
even
prick.
waste your, like
Oh,
a
do you know if
fucking
you ask
melted welly?
Grok. If you ask Grok, is Elon Musk a good person?
It says no.
Sure, the
I hate
dog
my
in the street would tell you that.
I hate my computer's turning
Did you
me.
see his interview with Don Lemon?
Yes.
What a fucking idiot!
I don't know why they don't like me. You fucking bollocks.
says-
I don't hurt any
that's
people
rage bait.
physically.
That's rage bait.
He's rage bait.
You keep
His
fun-
whole existence
He
is rage
actually
bait.
just has a really stupid face that you want to slap. How did he?
Did he do something though? Because this eye looked like it was kind of pulled down this way.
Ketamine, maybe, because he does loads of it and probably eats it for breakfast. Like, how the fuck?
That's-
But
his
that doesn't
brain
affect
must be
your face.
melted.
It just affects your
cocaine
brain.
and
We're
ketamine.
spreading misinformation.
Sure.
No,
Yeah.
it's well documented. His
Do you know where he's standing
Ketamine
behind
news.
from the inauguration? He's like, la, 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 la.
Yeah.
The disrespect is still, honestly.
You think he'd lay off it until later
You
on in the
think-
night?
you think-
like a normal person.
exactly. And at 2 o'clock in the morning be shit-faced in a dark corner where there's no cameras. Thank
Yeah,
you.
the way it's supposed to be.
You
Yeah.
think Trump should be getting more respect from people?
I think Trump should
be
take a
getting
big
a
dollop
coffin.
of ketamine
Coffin.
enough to
Dead
put him
in the
a-
ground.
Yeah. Bye.
I can never go to America ever again for
Why?
having
I fucking
See what
hate
happened to the
this.
French scientist?
Yep.
Wow.
And the 2 German girls.
What happened?
And the British person apparently. So there's like 7
Was
of
it a
them.
plane crash?
The French
No,
the French scientist was going to a conference in the US and he was detained
I
when he
don't
was
like
trying
French people
to.
in us, so go on.
Sorry,
What's wrong
Emmanuel
with him?
Macron and his wink to the French. I'm
Jesus
like, I
Christ.
love you.
That
I
should be on
love you.
Pornhub. But anyway, this French scientist was detained going to a conference, and it was off the back of apparently messages that had been sent
yeah.
that he was critical of Trump and the whole Trump
So they
regime.
classed him as a terrorist?
Yeah. So, and like, I mean,
Well, if you attack
free
the
speech,
president,
free speech.
you can't be going around attacking presidents.
No, but they're all
But as a
talk about
president-
free speech, and then when you have an opposing opinion, no, you're not allowed to say that. Like, what's the point of free speech then?
Keep
And
it right.
they go on about their fucking amendments.
And now he's dismantled the Department of Education, so it becomes
Oh my
a
God, yeah.
federal task
Do you
now.
see what he did when he was signing with that big fucking marker, the squeak? Oh my
love
God.
it.
He
He does
literally
that.
needs a big crayon in his hand.
Absolutely. But this photo op where he loads of kids in the background for that. Like, are you taking the piss?
I know.
Fine. Okay, so what's the point? So dismantle it, and what are they replacing it with?
Nothing. There's no
They're just-
overarching department
Just get rid of
anymore.
it and see what happens.
It goes back to the state itself. So that, like, Texas state, New York state, they'll manage it at state level, not at country level.
God, this is so interesting.
Are you taking the piss?
Yes.
Anyway,
Yes.
why? What
I
did you
am
want to talk
indeed.
about, Patrick?
I can't fucking find it. I remember Elon Musk shared. Do you know that meme where this guy at the funeral come down like this, and there's like the headstone.
Was he dead?
No.
Do you know the meme I'm talking about?
No.
Do you know the meme where your man is in front of the grave, like
No.
it's
Whose
a famous
grave?
meme, right? And anyway, on the grave was wrote by Elon Musk, Department of Education.
On the gravestone.
Yes,
That's in poor
he
taste.
spelled department wrong.
I suppose you would when you have a big dollop of ketamine in your system.
Go on, find it for us.
Where's the T?
Department.
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 Department. I wonder, there has to be a deep meaning. You
Like literally, the shortened version includes the T, DEPT. Department.
Department.
And also, we're in Ireland, so the
Ireland.
Potato.
potato.
I can't-
Thank you for it, sir.
Tunder.
Tunder. Yeah.
Tunder.
I can't believe how often he
Is a dick. It's not surprising
how
at
often
all.
he posts. There has to be other people posting on his behalf.
Sure, he doesn't work. He'd just
fucking
be flat out
flies
on his phone all day
rockets.
long.
He flies rockets to
He does
space.
his ring.
And you see
He-
Grimes then
he
on
provided
X
money.
absolutely
Oh my
mortifying
God,
him
she
the
was
size
saying
of his
that,
dick.
like, don't anyone take the piss out of him just
There it
because
is,
he
look.
likes pegging.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
So that's the famous meme. Do you not know that meme?
Oh, now I do,
No,
yeah.
I've never seen that before.
Department. They took the wrong T.
I love the irony there.
Department.
Like, I wonder, is Elon's job? I'm going to sabotage America. Imagine that's his plan all along, to like kill America, to like dismantle it from the inside
I
out,
think that's obvious now.
like to dismantle it from the inside out. Oh, Trojan horse,
Well, it's the best way to overthrow a country.
start to the top.
No, but infiltrate it, and like you don't have to cause a war. You do not have to put soldiers on the ground, destroy
just
it from
set
the inside with
everybody-
misinformation and disinformation.
Yeah,
Like,
in
it's
a panic.
perfect. It's the perfect war.
He's shared this thing. It's whoa. He says, trans violence is extremely far above normal levels.
Another lie. Jesus Christ. He just makes stuff up and he just throws it out just to see what people will say. He doesn't believe any of that.
Rage bait.
Fuck's sake, with his fucking silvery wet skin.
And then he is absolutely aghast that people don't like him.
So incarcerated
I
women,
wonder, does his mother really love him?
No.
103
And
out of
his
30
father's
million.
a creep.
I think he was just spawned somewhere. They found him. It's like frog spawn.
Do you want to hear the facts
Wet and slippery. What?
of incarcerated people? Violence.
What?
Whoa, trans violence is extremely far above normal levels. The levels: men or women is incarcerated sex offenders, 3 per 1 million. Right?
Is trans violence, is it?
No, for fuck's sake. Incarcerated sex offenders, women. There's 3.
As in women are the perpetrators?
Oh my god.
And they're not trans, this is
why
general
your-
population?
Forget that I said trans, right? Forget that part for a second.
Okay, well then frame what you're
yeah.
sharing.
3
In a
Women.
million.
out of every million are incarcerated sex offenders.
Men or women?
Women.
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 Right. And then for men?
Guess.
Out of a million?
Out of a
99.99999.
million, yeah. Men
all of them.
incarcerated sex offenders.
500,000.
No. Out of a million.
Yeah.
You think half of men are in jail for sex offences?
Most go unreported, so actually is that figure a figure at all?
1 in
Euro
4.
figure.
So 250,000 then?
You think quarter of all men
I
are in
think
jail
all
for
of
sex
them, but-
offended?
No, but are actually in jail. Well, then it's
in
much
jail,
lower because
yeah.
they don't get
They don't get
300.
jail.
They don't get jail usually.
395 per million are
Fuck off.
incarcerated.
Are you pulling that from?
So
to me.
okay, fine, go on.
Men who identify as women, incarcerated sex offenders, 1,916 per million.
Does it categorise the crime
No
that
more,
they
no more talking out of you.
see?
How many of those men were pretending
Do you know
to
what you're
be
like?
trans women to get
You're
away
like
with it?
a broken chat GPT. You're just bleh, bleh, bleh.
What's the source?
Elon Musk.
Do you see what I mean?
Is
He
there a
just
source
button
written
mashes
there?
and whatever fucking lands.
He puts his hand into a little bag with ketamine in it and pulls out something, and he
Like
thinks it's a great
spaghetti
idea.
soup, you stick your spoon into it
Yeah.
and go
Straight
at a
in
wall.
his gob.
Whatever letters stick, that's it. And that's ridiculous.
And then his little asshole child in the fucking Oval Office, little bastard. You know, Imagine.
Oh my God.
Little
If ever
fuck. Could you put the
little
normal
fucker.
parent mortified? You'd
You'd be in
catch
the
them
corner
by
going,
the elbow.
You're fucking.
Yeah, you see,
And then the camera comes
catch
over.
their sleeve
You're
at the
fucking
back. Catch their sleeve at the back so nobody sees it and pinch
Do
it
you
so
know
their
that
skin
at
is
the
pinching.
elbow you
Get
do that
over it.
walking out like really fast. You're fucking doing. You're gonna.
I'm going to destroy you.
Or no, driving the car where you have to reach back and slap them from the front seat.
It didn't matter who you connected with. Pass it on if it wasn't for you. He's a dope.
Imagine having had babies with him.
I bet you there are test tube babies.
100%. I'd
With
say he doesn't even have a willy.
Genes inside in them. I bet you he's like, God, what would he have? What could you imagine he has instead of a penis and a vagina?
A machine that does something
Yeah.
in the
Hole.
place of
He's probably an arsehole at the back and the front.
Ken doll.
He's got two arseholes.
Oh my God,
Oh,
that
yuck.
image in my brain, that will never leave. That will never
What
leave.
does the front hole do? It
That's where he
speaks.
talks out of, I was going to say.
Oh, yeah. The other one's for talking. Ridiculous.
This is where all the facts come out of.
Oh my God, don't do that noise again. PHACTS. Facts.
See, when you're being annoying again, I know how to stop
That's what's
it.
going to happen.
Don't
It's
you
like a
dare
little
do
button.
it.
When are you
Ah.
getting your nails done?
Next week.
Oh, yeah. Just checking.
I was sick.
You can say anything you like on the internet.
Anything.
Anything at all.
It doesn't even have to be a fact.
But that's the point.
It's great,
So,
isn't it?
like, and he's like, well, I don't know, anyone doesn't like me. Really?
Well, when you have that many followers, you're going to have a lot of people that don't like you.
Do you know what I'd hate though? Imagine being surrounded by that many
Money.
yes
Yes
men
men.
and sycophantic people that
Imagine-
you'd never know who your real friends were. Like, it's
Would you
all
care?
pretend.
Of course, but your brain stalls.
Well-
your brain doesn't develop anymore. And
But I bet you he's friends with like other billionaires who don't give a fuck about his billions. And they're like,
No, because I think you get to that level and you have to be obviously psychopathic or sociopathic to get there. And you don't care about other people. So you don't care for friends really. But you are narcissistic
billionaire.
enough to care about people's opinions. So it doesn't matter if you're friends or not. But
I'd still
know-
like to be a billionaire.
no, thanks.
go on, so.
Absolutely not.
I
I
would
wouldn't
buy
like
the
it.
What's stopping you?
Fastest car ever.
What's stopping you?
The
Tough questions today.
He's not doing the 3 days in one day.
What's your 5-year
His
plan?
Day 1 is 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. Day 2 is 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. You're only doing 1 day per
I
day.
don't have the billions. I'm working on it. God, I'm itchy
okay,
today.
thanks for that.
Itching for money.
If you pray and if you pray
Dung.
and if you what's the other word that people
I'm going
do?
to pray really hard. So tonight,
Like-
what's going to happen tomorrow?
You can't just do it once. You have to do it all the time. So God is
says,
like.
"Oh, I bet he's
If you
male."
think of God like a parent.
Why don't you get on your knees and
Because like if
That's a different kind of praying.
that's praying. If you want sweets, think back to when we were younger. If we
yeah,
wanted
you go into the shop and you buy them.
No.
End of story.
So you're like 5 years
Oh,
of
do
age.
you remember the shop in Carrick with the
Oh,
concrete
Patsy
floor?
Scully's van.
Yeah.
Open the
If you
door.
want- if we asked Mammy for sweets right when we were younger, no sweets. We want sweets.
Well,
please.
you only
No.
went. You only went
One
to
second,
town.
let's tell the story.
Oh, fuck's sake! You
Can
hurry
I
on.
please have sweets? No, please, sweets. No, please, no, please, no, please, no, and that goes on. Please, fine, you fucking. Here are your fucking sweets. You have to treat God the same. Can I please have an X6? No. Can I please have a BMW? No. Can I please have a BMW? Done.
How many times?
Outside.
Is there a mathematical equation that supports your theory and religion? And
Okay,
how many
right.
times
So
you ask?
if
Go
that
on.
was the
Well,
theory,
let's
right?
test the theory.
What would you ask for? He wants an X6. What would you ask
I
for?
got it.
An S8.
What's an S8?
I like the new
not-
Citroen cars.
Actually, they're very. Come on, ask God for something and you get a fucking Citroen.
Slow down there, cowboy. Can I have a bike?
I don't like. I have no interest in a flashy car.
I do.
I want something sensible.
Clearly, because you wanted a fucking Citroen.
something
they're
sensible.
lovely, though.
I want something that I can stick my foot to the floor and I'm stuck to the road.
The BYD
That's
brand,
anything for you.
that Chinese brand,
What?
No, not the Qashqai.
the Chinese brand, you know,
BYD.
and they've
Nice.
developed
And the other one.
an electric car that charges. It does 400 kilometers in like 5 minutes charging,
And it's shitting all over Tesla.
yeah, which is fucking
Nice.
I don't
fabulous.
like electric cars.
Oh my God, you see with Tesla, like Elon was like, well, they're setting fire to all of them. And this girl came on TikTok and was like, sounds like an insurance job to me.
Yep. Clever.
Insurance fraud.
Clever.
But also, did you see Trump's car ad on the lawn of the White House?
Tesla. He was selling Teslars.
Classy. That was really classy.
Fucking ridiculous.
Citroen.
But it's really cheapening America's look to have that kind of shit
It
going
was
on.
cheapening as soon as he went into the office.
Yeah.
But I drove a Renault for ages, a Renault Espace, one of the ugliest motherfuckers
My
on the
God,
road.
was
but
it handy though?
Was it a great car?
We'll get no
Was
more
it?
furniture now.
Oh,
I know,
that's
I
why
can't
it's not
fit it
working.
anywhere. What?
I just figured out why this SD card wasn't working.
You put it in upside down.
There's a switch on them. Look.
Why would you put
Put
an
an extra
switch?
step on an SD card.
How am I?
A man
Are
did
you
that
sure
anyway.
that's what it's for?
A female did that.
A man definitely came
A
up with that. Why
female
don't
did
we
that.
add in an extra step to your day and you do
That's
it?
such a woman thing. You always do. We put a little switch in it there.
Well, there's a reason for it. Why is there a switch on it?
Because it won't let you record on it when the switch is on.
But what is the point of that?
So, like, if you picked it up, was that my Jeff? We had a lot of them. And one was mine and one was yours. You picked mine up by accident. I was like, I'm not, because Chris is fucking stupid. So I'm going to lock it. She backed into my
Oh, I
car last
never
week.
figured that
Never
one out.
figure it out.
Yeah, but if you picked up the wrong one,
Put a tiny
Wow.
little Rubik's cube at the end of it and you have to solve it to open it or close it.
Two
So
steps
that's-
off on. I wonder how this works.
there's no off on, so you don't even know when it's on. Oh, there it is.
Oh, oh, okay.
My eyes. Okay, can you see that? Can you tell me when is it on or off now? Is it locked or unlocked now?
I
Stop
don't
shaking
care.
it. Like, is it
it
off?
locked?
What about now?
Is it
I
locked
can't
or
see
unlocked?
for shit. And also, I'm not used to looking at them.
See, more females making stuff.
Yeah, because the females make all the stuff because the males are at home scratching their holes.
Do you know what? It's a stupid design.
Women.
Men.
No, in my car, you know, for
the cup holder.
The cup holder. What a fucking stupid design.
That was-
Absolutely
Why?
Do
stupid.
you know what that was now? A man on a
A
Friday.
woman. A woman.
No, it's so that, you know, your dash is here and your radio, whatever, and it's kind of, you know, it slopes in like this, and the two cup holders are there. So you can only fit a can of Coke will fit in there. That's it. If you have coffee,
kind of car
forget
is
about
it?
it. You have to hold it. What?
What kind of car is it?
A Citroen.
See,
No,
French
that's my
concept.
dream
not.
car.
It's not.
It is
It
French.
is a French car. It's a
French again, see?
Peugeot.
See, no, we know about those French people. Oh,
I like French people.
I like French people too.
I don't like them.
I really want to
do.
go to
They're
France.
weird.
Yeah,
They're
I
not
got-
weird.
They are
They're
weird.
not weird.
They're
You
not.
can't class
They
a
are.
whole nation that way.
I
You
know.
can.
I know.
You
some
cannot.
I knew French people in work, and they were lovely.
Are there any French strongmen?
No, see,
Italian?
there was one French strongman and he was a vegan.
Love him.
See what I mean about him?
What?
Oh, and John, he was doing as well. He was going on claiming he's the world's strongest man when he wasn't even related to Tom Stoneman's dog.
Okay, he's
You
not
can
a
say
good
what you like
example
on the
then.
internet.
What?
You can say what you like on the internet.
So annoying.
You could be a bollocks in any nation.
Do you remember when I was Ireland's
Any
strongest?
flavour.
Any flavour.
When
yeah.
I was Ireland's strongest man, right?
Yeah.
I was a current champion, and this little fucking cunt up in the country.
I remember that.
And I got to say his name. God, I'm fighting really hard not to say the R word today. And he won some qualifier competition and was on the morning show. Claimed
What?
to be Ireland's strongest man. Today we have Ireland's strongest man. I was sitting down
Because he
thinking
won a qualifier.
qualifier.
So the researchers didn't
Which
do their
I
work
was
then.
guest reffing at, by the way.
No way.
Yeah, and he was on the TV the Monday morning. I was like, what?
Hang on a second.
And this same fella wouldn't tie my shoes. Joe, if it was a close match between him, I'd be like, fair enough, like he's a strong cunt.
But no.
But he was useless. He was like...
Did you send him a message after?
Yeah, it was in the group chat. I let them all know. And John, his reply to me was, oh, just because the limelight isn't on you for once. I was like, hang on a second.
Hang on a second.
The limelight is on me because I won. That's why. That's the only reason the limelight is on me is because I won.
Fight me.
But why didn't you do a competition and make mincemeat of him?
Yeah, exactly.
I did all of them.
Oh.
For 5 years.
Go on, what was his name?
No. I'd hate to even give him the shout out.
Okay.
Little
I went to Garron noon moment.
Cunt. Little...
I'd say we've probably done it in this episode.
His thing, I remember he was in the newspaper as well from it. And
go on, probably talking about how many eggs he eats in the morning.
Done this sort of shit. And the paper was from couch potato to Ireland's strongest man. Like, it should have been from couch potato to couch potato.
To slightly stronger couch potato.
Because he still looked like a potato.
And where is he now?
Did
he has rocks in his pockets and he's on a seafloor bed somewhere.
He's in the Irish American Sea.
No, seriously, is he still competing?
No, he's done.
Forever?
I hope so. Well, I don't know. I don't follow him, obviously.
Tell me his name after the show. I'm curious now.
Sure.
He has you blocked. Sure, he could be flourishing. You've no idea.
No, I know the flourishers. I keep an eye on them.
Are you ever going to do Ireland's Strongest Man again?
I might do this year and win it and be like, I'm 40 years of age and still wiping the floor of you fucking cunts.
Oh, what are we doing for your big roundy birthday?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm party.
Oh yeah, I'm doing nothing. Don't mention the surprise birthday party.
Oh yeah.
I won't go. I'll know. Do you want to go down to... No. Oh, for the surprise, is it? And then like being made going to find soul going on, walk in the door and there's no surprise. Oh.
You were literally just going for lunch. Where is everyone?
That would be the type of thing we do because we're so disorganised and we don't celebrate birthdays.
No, we'd let him sit down. We'd be watching. We're like, watch on. Give it another 5 minutes now. Let him get the starters.
I'm going away.
Like
to
now?
Australia.
Oh, when?
And to Bali.
Okay.
And
forever?
If it,
do you know what?
If the sun shines over there, which I think it does.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Rumour has it.
So that's where I'm going.
Do you know what? My children are nearly grown. I might do the same. I'm fucking bored here.
Are we too old to emigrate?
No.
Speaking of immigration, we could be someone else's problem.
Oh, maybe I'll ask my job to throw me over there.
I'd love to move. I want to, but like Lena's like, nah.
I think I'd like to live somewhere for a while anyway and
that's
try it out.
That's what I'm saying. Like if we just do it for 6 months.
No, fuck that. A year at least.
Well,
I want to go for a year at least, maybe 2. Imagine that. It'd be so refreshing. I bet you'd have no squeaky bits in my brain then. Squeaky shiny bits.
Like Star. Star did that.
Squeaky shiny bits in my brain. You think that would be a good thing?
Yeah. Surely
Flares of light because I'm so special.
Yeah.
God is choosing me. Oh
Star.
no.
Starlight.
Yeah.
Lives like in Portugal. Loves it over there.
Portugal would be lovely. Actually, we're going there in a couple of weeks. We'll do an recce.
Another strongman I know lives and moved his business out to Tenerife. Flourishing out there.
Flourishing.
Go away.
Has a gym, has a strip club. I'd be so good around strip clubs.
Do I have a special set of skills?
At work all the time.
Yeah, but like, how would you actually make the money?
Mrs. Day and age is like,
I'm just so dedicated.
Your business. Your business.
You'd have to wear glasses to work.
2 pairs.
Walking around going,
oh no, I'm gone deaf.
I feel like Johnny Man in South Park.
oh my God.
No, gone deaf.
You're gone deaf?
I'm gone deaf, yeah.
You're making me deaf.
I'm making you deaf. Oh, I have one ear back.
That's good enough.
Stop moving.
Do you know what? It could
Oh,
be this.
there it is. It's
There you
back.
go.
It's not back. No, it's not back. Do it again. Do it again. Oh, there we go.
Up with it.
No, it's gone again.
Well, that's it. I bet you, like, going back to Garron again, right? I bet you it's all apply with his agent and he'll be on RTE.
I really don't think so.
In 2 weeks' time, talk about online bullying, which is a serious thing, a very serious thing, because obviously it's my thing. I like to call bullies cunts, online bullies.
It's very satisfying, though, to watch a bully be bullied. isn't it? It's like scratching an itch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Even though a lot of people don't agree with
Continue
it.
to do it.
It's strange, some of the comments. Like, why say
Do you know
it?
who I was talking to actually yesterday? Actually, was Niall Breslin,
Oh,
yes. Yeah.
and
He's a massive anti-bullying campaigner,
Yeah.
isn't he?
so he wants me to come on and do his podcast, but we were talking about what I did,
Can
and
we
he was
go?
like, "No,
We're not
will you
famous enough
invite us
yet.
on the show.
no." Well,
Why?
embarrassed me.
I could talk. Why
You
would that
probably
be
asked and he went, no.
No, they're actually busy.
I didn't tell you a date yet. No, I know they're busy.
But he was saying, like, all before it was just hidden accounts with fake accounts with blank,
Oh, now they're
and now they're ballsy
saying
enough
it with their full
to
chest.
say their full chest, their names and
But
everything.
then they come on and they insult this woman who's really fit and top of her game, and then you show a picture of them. It's like, buddy, have you looked in the mirror?
Yeah, a lazy bastard.
Yeah, which leads us on to this next incels.
Jesus Christ.
Channel 4
almighty.
program, The Secret World of Incels. Really, really scary.
It's amazing
They
the
just-
hatred they
the
have.
chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
It's all fucking women.
They hate everything.
I know, but it's
hate
women's fault
me.
that women won't have
They
sex
hate
with them.
women.
Why would they hate you? You're not a woman.
Chad. He's a Chad. There's a Chad and a Stacey. So
Oh.
Patrick is like this really
No effort gets all the girls
Sexy,
kind of
good
big,
looking,
massive,
massive
good looking.
Mickey.
Does he fit the Chad? Your name would never be Chad. But anyway, there's a Chad and a Stacey, and a Stacey is like this
Tanned,
bitchy, tall,
smells
blonde,
great.
really good looking. They're doing really well in life. It all looks so easy, and they feel like that
I never
they're
realised how
completely
noisy that was.
that it's
She
really
keeps
annoying.
banging off it.
Well, if I
Mind or break that chair, it's a dodgy leg. God, actually, no, keep moving.
there's health and safety issues here in my workplace.
This is an unsafe workplace.
How am I supposed to work
So
in
I'm a
these
Chad.
conditions?
What are you?
Stacey's, obviously.
Are we?
Do you wanna have
Well,
a-
not today, but
have a-
usually I am.
Do you know we are? Sheila's.
Sheila's.
Yeah.
No.
We're the angry aunties.
No, I don't think you're
No,
Sheila.
we aged out of the Stacey bracket. We're too old now, according
don't
to
think-
incels. We're washed up and
we're
used
too-
and
are we?
etc. etc.
I couldn't give a fuck.
I
Turkeys.
couldn't give a fang either.
Incels, how fucking annoying. Do you know I got worried though because I'm watching it and some of these little
But
lads are
nobody
like
hates-
14, 15,
Our kids'
16.
ages, yeah.
Yeah, them fucking idiots. Do you know what though? It's who was saying it? Oh, it was actually Stephen Graham himself.
I love Stephen.
Yeah.
That it's not the incels.
What an
It's
actor.
like everyone needs to take a look at themselves. What could have they done more? What better? What could they
Have done more.
more?
Yeah,
to
that was
prevent.
heartbreaking. He said he thought he did such a good job because his dad beat the shit out of him, and he said he was never going to hit his children or raise a hand to them. And he said, I was a good dad, wasn't I? Oh my God, that was
But through
heartbreaking to watch.
That
The whole
end
way
part,
through
yeah.
adolescence, and
Jesus.
the kid is acting, and like I'm watching it thinking that could be my youngest, and your heart is breaking for him, and then he's
Yeah.
a little shit, and then the scene where it shows where he did do it, my jaw was on
Yeah.
the floor, my heart was in my stomach, like it
God,
was shocking.
That was so well
You believe
filmed.
me, Dad, I didn't do it. And
Yeah.
like he's there watching the video going, there must be something wrong with the video. Maybe it's doctored or...
Or you know those
like-
strong parental feelings you have when they're searching him in that room, like, and you're thinking, cops, those fuckers, and what are they doing to that child? And you know, and then and he did fucking do it.
Yeah.
But look
oh
at the
my
way he
The
was
God.
range of
treating everyone.
emotion is mad. What?
Look at the way he was treating everyone. That little cunt.
The kid?
Yeah, and the way he was speaking to that
Oh, the psychologist.
psychologist and putting his finger on her face.
Yeah. Where they
I
flip,
dunno,
where they go
I
from
was
being a
such
child
a
to.
bad psychologist because if a young fella put his finger in my face, I would bite it.
He'd have 9 fingers.
I was saying it last night. I'm like, I'm not really buying that she was that scared. I was like, come here.
I
He
bet
put
you
his
she
finger
was.
in my face.
But she was. It was so believable that actually
was.
fucking goes on.
I suppose.
Imagine
yeah,
having to
the-
act that professional though, and you're met with that.
I would
There's
be
those people. They're
frothing.
built differently.
Yeah, but she does such a great job of drawing out information
Yeah.
through that whole
Roil
scene. It
him
was
up.
excellent. Yeah.
And the thing, you like me, don't you? That was so
Yeah,
upsetting
so
as well.
good.
Oh my God, that's one of the best. And I read during the week that they're not. It was on the radio actually. They're proposing to show that show in schools
100% they
to
should. Yeah.
that
Yeah.
age group.
I think so, yeah. Because
think it's
you
good as well,
have
yeah. The
them
cricket-
fucking rejects cunts like Andrew Tate
Yep, fool.
promoting shit like that.
State of him.
Just, I mean, the
I
state
know.
of you.
He's
He
like a
imagine
warmed
taking
up zombie.
Do you know what? He's like a fucking rat that's losing his fur.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a great description. Yeah.
And it's like, why are people looking up to this fucking idiot?
Talking
Andrew,
that much
just 'cause
rot.
he talks rot, his money and his nice cars. It's like, oh, maybe if I'm a dickhead like Andrew Tate, I'll get all the women and nice girls. No, sir, you're just being a fucking idiot. Listen to him. Anyway, getting back to this post I saw by Netflix UK, I thought it was really interesting.
Go on.
So the question was about adolescents. Surely they didn't film each episode in one shot, right? And the answer was, they absolutely did. If you can't see the giants, and I was watching for giants, if you can't see the giants, it's because there aren't any. Each episode was genuinely filmed in real time in one continuous shot. We promise. The next question was, so did they film each episode more than once? And they said a lot more. It was initially planned that they would film each episode in full 10-minute times. Once in the morning, once in the afternoon, across 5 days. But in reality, a few attempts had to be abandoned and restarted. So some episodes had many more attempts than 10 takes.
Jesus
Mad,
Christ.
isn't it?
Like a scene is about 10 minutes. Can you imagine doing a 10-minute take 20 times?
But you see where they do
I'd lose interest.
Stephen, if you get this fucking wrong again, you cunt.
But you see the scene where they're in the house and they follow them up the stairs, so it shows the camera, and it's all amazing technology. So one cameraman is following and then literally hands it up to the other guy who seamlessly takes it off. It goes and just one shot up the stairs. It's amazing.
The actor's job is hard, but I think someone that's describing to the actors what I want done has to be harder. So
The
it's
director.
like, Stephen, I want you to go up the stairs, right? And Stacey, whatever, when Stephen gets to the third step, I want you to start walking, making your way down, and then we're going to follow Stacey. Okay, Sarah, when Stacey comes down the bottom step, we want you to walk. It's like,
Yeah, but you have an idea in your head of how you want it to go. You're a
but it's
storyteller,
trying to
a visual
describe
storyteller.
to 10 actors what you want them to do in the right order. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, go. That is not what I fucking said.
No. But the thing is, you're picking the right people at the outset
Yeah.
to carry out what you want in this project, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the next question was, which takes were chosen for the final episodes? I didn't really get this one. Episode 1, take 2, shot on shoot day 1 of 5. I do not know the answer to
That's
that.
technical speak,
That's
maybe.
technical
for,
stuff, yeah.
How did the cast prepare? In preparation for the shoot, segments of the script were rehearsed and a little more added each day, starting with 5 minutes on the first day, then adding further material as they went through. So by the end of the week, they would do full run-throughs. Oh yeah,
That's
that
clever.
makes sense.
Yeah. I did that in college because I had a writing degree, so I had to remember long passages of stuff. So you'd learn it off and then you bring down to Word and then you bring down to letters on your fingers. So I used to tap my fingers
Why
on
did
the
you
desk
have to learn all that?
because you have to write an
Why are
essay
you
and prove a
lying?
point. Why are you lying? I did. First class honours degree. Thank you very much.
Why are you fucking lying? How many extras were in there in the school in episode 2?
I thought of that.
160.
300.
Ooh, Chris was close. 320 teenagers
Was there? I thought it was 160.
playing school children, 50 adults playing teachers, shoppers and parents. And yes, they all had to be in exactly the right place at the right time. There were 13
My
takes
God.
of this scene.
That was amazing.
Oh my God,
though.
that
That scene
was.
was
And
excellent.
the alarm goes off and they're
Yeah.
walking out into the yard.
What if someone messed up their lines or did the wrong thing? It depends on the size of the mistake. In some instances, they carried on, but often takes were completely abandoned. No pressure.
Oh,
like, no
Jesus
pressure.
Christ.
No pressure. but
Imagine.
I think though, if that's the format that you're going to go with, everybody's mindset is in get it fucking right first time.
Yeah.
I love
You know,
it.
there's nobody fucking
because
around.
that's seemingly the way it's going as well, which is probably hard on actors because do you remember
We say American Primeval,
was
they
the
did
same
that
thing?
one shot.
That film Presence was the same thing.
Presence one shot, yeah, it was brilliant.
Oh,
really,
yeah,
really
I want to
good.
watch that.
But it's a way more
Oh,
immersive.
we might watch that tonight.
Yeah, I'd watch that again.
Okay.
Oh, you come to mine, sit in the computer chair, and
Oh, I forgot you don't have a couch.
I don't have a couch
Fuck
still.
that.
Why don't you
It's
just
okay.
Go down to the charity shop and get one.
And what'll I do? Carry it on my back home?
Daddy, into the Jeep.
Daddy, you wouldn't collect the couch
Daddy.
for me, would you, Daddy?
Go there for me. Brand new couch.
Actually, do you have a van?
You know.
It's your big fucking
What
posh
was I gonna
stupid car that can't
say?
carry second-hand
It's so
furniture
silly.
from me to my house.
And he
It's
keeps it so
such
clean.
a silly Jeep. Oh, no, I do.
Silly
because-
Jeep, give it to myself and Chris and we'll put the
Because it's like this
podcast on the
big-
side of it and we'll drive it
It's
around.
like this big Canyonero. Do you remember that in Simpsons?
No.
No.
Do you remember Canyonero? Homer got a Jeep. It was Canyonero.
No.
Canyonero. And it was like, yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't brandish your vehicle as a
It's amazing,
Western
right? And I
type.
love my Jeep with all my heart, right?
I love that
but
I
it's
do.
so impractical. The boot is tiny. It's
You
tiny
can totally
inside
tell you love it as well because it's absolutely
Spotless. I
spectacularly
keep it
clean
like me.
on
Yeah.
the inside.
I keep it like me, ready to go.
You should keep it as clean as your guts.
I keep it like me, sticky. It is a nice car, to be fair. I love the purple light on the inside.
And you can change it to blue or
So cool.
It's so unfair
It's
because
so needless, but it's so cool.
I love it to death. I can't wait to get the next 6.
you can
Outside,
just,
like,
and then it's like a hand me down. You can just hand me down your BMW.
get into his car like,
I love you.
Give a little kiss in the ear, the fucking wing mirror. I don't know if you're into this, and stick your tongue in the exhaust.
Aww.
do you see there's people who fall in love with inanimate objects?
Me.
And one fella was
See the guy that married
having
the ghost?
sexy time with his car in the exhaust.
Hang on.
Yeah.
What position was he lying
Oh
sideways?
my god, I forgot my Jeep pregnant. I had a load of
What was he
X5s.
lying
Load of baby
sideways at the
Jeeps.
back?
A load of X5s. A load of hairy X5s.
Loads of muscles. Half car, half muscle. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what position. I mean, on his knees, I presume. I never thought about the logistics of it. Like,
No, my
But
head immediately went to that. That is really awkward. Like, and did he not feel stupid at any
What are you
point?
talking about?
a fella that was in love with his car,
Oh, yeah.
And the exhaust pipe was the only
and it was a
available.
romantic relationship.
I know, but that was the only available hole that he could service himself with.
Well, it
Well,
is, isn't it?
Or did he actually look at all the possible holes in the car?
How many other holes is there?
You
in
can
a
stick
car?
it in the grease in
know.
the seats.
Wouldn't that do? Actually, that might be more realistic, to be fair.
Imagine it was like the exhaust
In the back seat,
How does
by
that-
himself.
How does that make sense in anyone's brain? Will you tell me? What is wrong with people?
People like that are just broken. What was he? Was he abused by a Jeep or something when he was younger?
Patrick.
Oh my god! No, but look it up on your phone there.
I'm distancing myself from that comment.
Well, he made an honest woman of her anyway. He married the car.
He made an honest Jeep out of her. What am I looking up?
I don't know.
The fella that married his car.
Fella that married a car.
Was there another guy that married
Sounds
a
like
ghost?
a good movie. What did that get in IMDb?
A car. It got. I won't say. Oh yeah, sex with my car, my strange addiction. Nathaniel, of course, his name is Nathaniel, is in a committed relationship with a car that he named Chase. He met Chase.
Committed relationship.
How would you cheat on your car?
He's not looking at any other cars.
What type of car is it?
A sexy one, red.
In a it is a red one.
Of course.
Oh, it's not even
Knew
a nice
it.
car. I don't want to click into it because don't want to click into weird shit like
Oh,
that.
that will fuck up your algorithm.
Yeah, because my
sure,
algorithm
sure.
is wrecked. Me and Luke,
Shocker. Shocker.
Shocker, yeah.
me and Luke were on about it during the week.
Oh, in your little private chat, yeah.
My
No, I was over in
Instagram
the
is
UK.
fucked.
So I was like, he was showing me his explore page.
I'm glad you said explore page.
He was showing me his small explore page, and obviously it was.
Don't get him into trouble now.
There's funny reels in it, right?
Okay.
But my explore page,
I opened mine and then my phone caught fire. There's one.
is full of there's a reason why. So there's that Instagrammer Goob, right? He did a video before on this female who was selling her OnlyFans via using a fake baby and breastfeeding on Instagram.
Wow.
So she's a fake baby because if you're breastfeeding on Instagram, you can get your tits out because it's allowed, right?
Oh,
So
right,
she found
okay.
a loophole and she had a fake baby and her link to her OF account because her tits were out, right? So he did that story. I was like, oh my God, that can't be real. So I clicked into it, right? And then followed through and clicked into her page. I was like, that's crazy. I clicked
And 3
into-
minutes later,
Oh my God, that's so weird.
Oh, my God.
Right?
yeah.
And then my explore, so then I was on my explore page. I was like, oh my God, there's another one. Click. Oh yeah. Oh, there's another one. Click. So now my fucking explore page is just all milky tits. In fact, one of the ones
All breastfeeding
Bart
videos.
Simpson and the muffin.
when I was showing Luke, there was one video and it was this lady who was on all fours giving birth to a baby. And I was like, why are you showing me this? I do not to see that.
That was on Luke's.
No, on mine.
God. Wow. Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, it was so funny.
You can put your phone away now.
His was
Thanks.
cool. It was all UFC and funny fucking reels, and mine's just milky tits and women having babies.
I swear it's not my fault. They just keep sending them to me.
It's literally not.
What the fuck?
Because we were talking about it now. If your phone's near you, the same thing's going to happen to you.
Stop.
No, it's not.
It will.
Nope.
I fucking...
Not for that reason. Phones aren't built to take information in
Yes,
like
they are.
that. How?
How?
Do you believe that?
Jesus Christ.
No.
Have you ever done predictive text, and how often do they get wrong what you're saying?
But also,
That's
And you
different.
think that they can listen to you when it's in your pocket or away from you, or
100%.
it's data tracking. It's
Oh my
data.
God.
It's
Exactly.
tracking actions on your phone.
No.
That's exactly how it's done.
No.
Yes,
no,
it is.
no.
Yeah,
I bet
yeah.
you're right. My next few ads, because we're talking about Jeeps and stuff, will be Jeeps.
or baby
I'd love-
formula.
Or Milky Tits or baby formula.
No.
Just let me scroll down through Instagram. See, it's all Garron.
Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
No, I'm not getting. Stop embarrassing
Can't click
me,
into
come
that
on.
one.
Stop embarrassing me. Look at white Morgan Freeman.
No, not even that shade.
That it looks like when they make the Simpsons into real humans.
I know, they look so weird, don't they?
Yeah.
No, it's not working for me now.
Oh God, was your theory wrong?
It's not wrong. It's right. And anyone that listens to this, please write to us and tell me that I'm right.
He's not.
Or tell us what's actually the case. You're not.
Data tracking.
Or weasel. It's not. Anyway, series and films.
Oh, we can all look them up on our phones.
I watched
separately.
Spaceman on Thursday night. I hadn't seen it. It's the
Did
Adam
you or
Sandler movie.
Did you not like it?
I really, really liked it. Yeah, it was such an interesting
I've
movie.
never seen it.
Have you not?
I don't think I'd be
It's
interested
kind
in
of
it.
weird, but in a good way. And I think that alien was him talking to himself, like he just manifested
loneliness,
that out
'cause
of
your-
loneliness.
your
Yeah,
brain will
and
do
that's,
that,
That's
yeah.
how he learned the lesson, like that loneliness isn't good for you. And you know,
Yeah.
I didn't like how the alien died at the end, though.
I know, I was very sad, even though the
thanks
alien
for the
wasn't
spoiler.
real.
No, it's him being ate alive with all the fucking maggoty things.
I'd forgotten that bit. I can't cope. Even those videos of children with nits online.
Oh, stop it. Oh, don't even say it out
I
loud now in
can't,
case
no.
his
Oh,
thing
yeah,
is true.
See, now, nits. We'll see now. We'll test it with that, Patrick. Nits.
What?
Shh.
Were
We'll wait and
you
see.
speaking? You were?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched Catch Me If You Can
Oh, that's an old one.
with Leo. Yeah. I'd forgotten how good it was, actually. Defrauding the state out of $4
And
million.
it's based
money
on a true
laundering.
story.
Yeah. He ended up helping the FBI. It was a fantastic story.
Cool.
The dog.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
What?
Exactly.
Leo did.
Yeah.
Frank. And then Hanratty was, what was his name? Tom Hanks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, what movie did you watch?
A South Park movie. Me and Luke were watching South Park there during the week.
Cut.
It wasn't the greatest one. It was one of the newest ones. Do you know the way South Park episodes always have a deeper meaning?
Yeah.
Like they're attacking someone. I just
Yeah.
didn't get who they were attacking. It was about Denver and people having weed farms, because you know it's legalized.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently because these weed farms have so much money that they're buying in all the water, and the rest of the state then has to suffer because of them.
Really?
Go away.
Wow.
Fucking hell.
That's what it's
I think
about.
maybe you got the message. That's
Yeah, was there
the
anything
message.
hidden there?
Oh yeah.
I'd say that's
I
fairly
figured it out.
straightforward.
And
Wait a minute.
series, what series am I watching at the minute? Nothing really.
Oh, I watched Adolescence. That's all I watched last week, and it was
I was just training all
excellent.
week and killing myself. God, do you know what? We deadlifted? We trained Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
Yeah.
and it was 3 of the hardest sessions I've ever put down. Like you go
Why?
back in the evening, it was just so difficult. Like, anyway, like when I finished deadlifting, my face the following day, my eyes are black and my forehead was black as well, and I was black across here and on top of my cheeks,
Because you burst blood vessels.
all over my face. Yeah, because the last
Jesus Christ. Why
because
didn't you take a picture?
it was going well.
Picture didn't happen.
It was going
By the
well.
ways.
Like 2 days later, I took a picture. 2 days later, there's a bubble in my throat.
I was just going to say 2 days later.
Can I hear the bubble in my throat?
You did take a picture.
Kind of did, yeah. Or did I? Where is it? This is 2 days later, so you can kind of see my faces. The bruise on my face. You can't
That
really see
doesn't look
it.
like you.
No.
Doesn't know. Are you in like 10 years'
I
time?
don't know.
That's a divorced dad angle. like,
Or yeah, that's what the cunts I'm always calling out look like.
Yeah.
Fat.
Well, myself and Chris did a hip thrust, 110 kg.
PB.
Yep. For the two of us.
Together.
For
For
reps.
both of us under the bar. Like, ready, steady, go.
What's it called again?
Hip thrust.
No, when people do stuff together.
What's
What's it called again? Them swimmers.
Friendship.
John, them swimmers do the swim at the
Hanging
same
out.
time in the Olympics.
Synchronized.
Synchronized hip thrust.
Yeah. It was a really long
Hip
bar.
thrusting. Hip thrusting, in my opinion, is an overrated exercise.
Why?
Why?
It just is.
Of course it is.
No reason. I just think this.
No, it
the
is.
end.
Because like compared to your deadlift or your squat or anything that's a real exercise. Do you know, like, because I've seen a woman, it is impressive, no, to be fair, but she did like 450 kilos.
Jesus Christ.
She's a fucking animal. We're
Yeah.
not there. We'll get there. We're not there yet.
I don't think you get
450.
there now, but you'll get somewhere.
Put all the weights on the bar.
That's just what I'm saying. Like, when you see people hip thrusting, it's like, how are you even doing that? Just the bar is just unlimited, should I say? Unlimited.
What?
Yeah.
It's hard
Okay.
to describe. It's hard to put into words sometimes.
Anyway, so we're doing really well in the gym. Good on you,
What are you
girls.
deadlifting?
Thanks very much. What?
What are you deadlifting?
72.5 is my PB because I'm afraid of my life. I'll break my back.
It's not bad.
I'm afraid.
Chris, you did 110 before with me, didn't you? What do you do now?
Not a whole pile.
Not 110.
Not 110. No, and again, like that, because of a back injury, it really plays on your mind. You're like, oh, better fucking mind myself now.
And if that fear creeps in, I'm going nowhere near the bar.
Forget about it, yeah.
Nowhere near the bar.
But the
No.
only thing is to just keep training at like 60% or 70%. To just keep doing that until the weight creeps up.
Yeah.
So you're not even thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is the way. Consistency. Yeah. So, yeah, 110. I haven't gone near it since that time.
You should do exercise though that kind of help your back and protect it. Like
I
cat,
should.
dog, bird, cows, all them fucking
Dead
What?
bug.
animals, dead bugs.
All the animals.
All the animals.
Yeah.
McGill tree is another great one as well to protect your back.
McGill 3.
McGill tree. So these 3 exercises that you do. If you
That
just-
sounds like what you use to shave your legs.
It sounds like a 1960s Irish movie about leprechauns.
just the third episode or the sequel.
The McGill tree. They were arrested, but they were released.
McGill's tree.
Go on, what is it? You're just making stuff up now.
I'm not. Protect your back. I think actually one of them is a bird dog.
Sounds like an ad.
A
McGill
bird,
tree,
a bird and a
protect your
dog
back.
in one.
Bird dog, cat cow, and beetle would be a good one, yeah. Is that what you call it?
Dead bug.
Scuttling across the floor.
If you can move across the floor, actually, it's really impressive.
Someone hitting you with a newspaper.
Can you move across the floor doing it?
The dead bug?
So
No,
when
because
you're-
you're on your back.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's oppressive because I've
What
seen
do you
people
do,
doing
hop?
it. Shuffle. So you're shuffling across the floor. It's
Why?
really hard because it's hard. It's hard exercise.
Hang on, right?
How to not
you're-
look like a
you're
bollocks
doing
in the
this.
gym.
How are you also moving your
Moving.
back when you're...
Hands are up in this. You don't move your hands and legs. You just try and move across the floor.
Or you're
using
crawling on your back and your bum cheeks. Oh.
Oh, I think I could do that.
Yeah.
I bought poi balls.
What?
Horses.
It's the size of our back garden. There's about 30 of them in there.
I'd love a little Shetland out the back.
I want
No.
a goat.
They poo.
You want a boat?
A goat. And a boat, actually.
a goat on a boat?
A goat. The little fellas.
Pygmy goat, yeah.
Yeah, they're cute.
So you'd love to be picking up cat shit and pony shit?
Actually, no.
No. Get a Peggy.
A what?
Everyone should have a Peggy.
Oh, Peggy, yeah.
Yeah.
What's a pyggy?
My little spherical fluffy cushion. Non-poo pet.
It's an actual ball.
It's a ball of
A
fluff.
hairy ball.
A hairy ball. It's perfect.
I love hairy balls.
She should get a...
As
By the way,
cushions.
That reminds me, I must ring Declan.
I don't think anyone likes hairy balls.
Thought you were going to say Declan.
Declan, I don't think likes hairy balls. Not on you. And those would be dangleberries.
Chris should get a hairy ball. What? They're dingleberries, not dangle... Or are they dingle?
Dingleberries, yeah.
Oh, dingleberries that dangle. I feel like there's a song there. That should be your next song.
Oh, yeah.
That was in a TikTok recently. And is dingleberry like a really old word or something? Because young ones were like,
I feel
what
like I
does
have the
that
wrong
word
meaning
mean?
of it though.
Dangle would be more sense because it does dangle. It doesn't dingle.
Hang on. What is it? Hang on. Can we sense check here, please? What is a dingleberry?
You know what a dingleberry
a bit
is.
of shit in the ass hair. Isn't it? That's what I think it is. No, you're wrong. Okay. Thanks,
All these years, that's what I thought it was. Yeah.
People
Actually, I think it was.
No, I thought it was that, and then I thought I was wrong, and then I wasn't going to give my guess first because I'd be too
It's
feet
like,
fucking eat me alive, you fuckers.
People who annoy you.
Naggers.
Why put hair in a place where stuff would get stuck to it?
No, it has a job.
Sticking
its
hair,
job is?
your ass hair has a
What's
job.
its job?
Protective.
Of protecting from what?
From what?
Yeah.
I don't think any arse hair
Predators.
protects anyone.
How is hair?
So all you need is a hairy bum and you're safe.
Actually, it's antibacterial.
The hair is.
The hair is.
Yeah.
It
So
can't-
what about the
Surely
hair in your
it's-
head?
Look that up on Instagram.
No.
So women get in your 40s, you need to antibacterialize the front of your face
in
before
particular
food
your
goes in.
chin, there
Surely
and there.
Having dangleberries
Is
less,
annoying.
Is less clean than
Yeah,
having.
because the bacteria would stick to
Hang
the
there.
dingleberry when
Well,
it
I'd
dries.
be a fan of wiping. Like, there's
but
no
you're never gonna
excuse.
get it
There's no
100%.
excuse for having dingleberries.
You're never going to get
there's that.
100%, though, are you? It's always like 47.
Like rubbing a crayon. Doesn't that depend on your diet?
No.
It takes
But you know what? Since I went to the UK, I was eating really clean. Like all we had was chicken and rice and eggs in
no
the morning.
dingleberries.
And then what happened?
And I shit less and fart less.
Did you?
Because you were eating so well.
Yeah. And less knee pain. Because
Weirdly.
inflammation. Because sugar makes
I was
inflammation.
like, because you weren't sitting down the toilet as much.
Sugar makes your knees sore. Well, it does, but that's the shortened version. But sugar causes.
I
Sugar.
feel like there's
That's
a long
like a good
story there.
headline on
Oh, my
social
knees.
media. Sugar makes your knees sore. Oh my god, that'd be such a good name for a
Yes.
table quiz.
There's a reel for you now next week.
The extended version would be it causes inflammation.
I like the other one better.
Yeah.
That's the long version. The short version is sugar makes your knees go, ow.
Salt and pepper song.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Anyway,
that's an hour there, lads. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you all. If you want to message us, do.
vote
No
to keep
hate, though.
Siobhan in this corner when we're guest free.
We'll see about that.
We'll see you
She's
sure.
on probation.
2 weeks
we
probation.
fell off the
See
chair.
how you get on. Anyway, thank you all. Good day. I hope you have a great
Thanks.
weekend. And I hope. Oh, do you know, see the Paddy's Day parade in Rackeel before
Oh,
we
it
go?
was
Brilliant.
real.
It was really
So
It
good.
was
parade.
absolutely amazing.
It was the only parade. Do you know them big massive giants they had in the parade here?
Fucking
Yeah,
love
from
them.
Galway, aren't they?
No,
Galway.
Dublin.
Oh, Dublin.
Was it?
Oh, it could be Galway.
No,
I
it
thought
was
it was
Galway,
Galway,
yeah.
But they were only used in the Dublin parade and the Rackeel parade.
No
Really?
way.
Two
Fair
places.
play. Why?
Because
Because they make
Jean-
such a good
Jean
effort
just
here.
makes such a Jean and the crew
She's
I suppose,
fantastic.
Jean's unreal,
puts
yeah.
in
Yeah.
such an effort here in Rackeel, and it's like they come
Fair
from all
play,
over.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know, for a small little village?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
like one
yeah.
of the best parades in Ireland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're talking about it during the week, and we were saying, do you know what would be class would be to do the, I can't remember the name. I want to say Dehina.
That's Friday.
The Halloween parade.
Samhain? Something
Oh,
Samhain?
Is it
yeah.
the Samhain? So she's going to try and organise it. They begin for that, but they are
the
expensive.
summer harvest.
Are
Yes.
they?
Yeah, maybe that's.
Summer harvest. We'll look
I
it up.
think
We'll look
Cork
it up.
have one. But Jean
Do
wants to do one here on Halloween, so Halloween parade, so it's at the evening time. I just like imagine the two giants with the
100%.
lights on them.
Yeah, that'd be
Guess how
amazing.
much they cost for the parade though.
Go on.
So I was telling her she should set up a
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
I'd
yeah.
pay
Like-
into that.
Do you know what I mean? Like even if you had what was here the last, I think close to 10,000 people.
Yep.
Just put in €2. That would
Yeah,
cover
yeah,
the fucking
absolutely.
thing.
Yeah.
So
Guess
it's
how much?
20,000 is what you're telling us.
No, 13.
Mother of God.
she said-
enough.
Okay.
She
But
said-
sure, I suppose transport and insurance and
And
everything
there's
else.
15 people.
Fair
15
play.
Is it
people.
12 or 15 people comes with it, and it's in the design of it and the working of
You'll
it.
have to put up a video so people can see.
Yeah.
and
yeah.
yeah,
Okay, let's do it. Set up a GoFundMe
And-
page and we'll.
And
They
have a
stayed
Halloween
overnight.
parade. Yeah.
But the Halloween parade, yeah, I think they should bring it back.
And I
Absolutely.
want a Halloween party because I never get to dress up.
So yeah, they're doing a Halloween parade maybe next year.
I'm dressing up this year if I have to do it on my own. Fuck all y'all.
You should.
I should.
But,
I will.
but why don't we have a Halloween party?
Sure, you should
Well,
go
we-
as a big wet wipe. And you wouldn't have to dress up.
Do you know what you should go as? Boring.
shit series reviews and not just dress up.
Do you know what you should go
I
as?
watch good fucking TV, and so our viewers should watch that incel documentary, and also the tornado documentary. I didn't talk about that.
Oh, I saw that. Is it good?
It's really good.
Do you remember when we were small, we wanted to be storm chasers?
Wait until you watch this program. Oh my god! And it goes from tornado to worse.
Ooh.
Watch
Tornado
it.
to
Watch it.
murder.
To
Bigger tornado.
worse.
Dinosaurs.
Like The Last of Us type thing.
Sharknado.
The Last of Us.
Sharknado. Who
tornado with
okayed
sharks.
that? Someone paid money to have that made.
Let's do it.
No, Sharknado is obvious trash. That's fine. I can get on board with that. The movie where Nicolas Cage is left and everybody
yeah.
else is taken up to heaven.
Oh my god, it's the
Who-
worst
who
movie
pressed the
I've
go
ever
button on
seen.
that?
And it was
What's it
so
called?
bad. What's it called?
Hang on.
Oh,
It's hilarious.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas
yeah.
Cage is, and like he's an astounding actor, but this
I love
movie
him.
is just
So
horrendous.
bad.
It was so bad. I had to watch it to the end because I had to see what happened. Oh fucking hell! It was what's it called?
I'm
Half of
looking it
them
up
were.
now.
It's the Ascension, like where half the people go like poof, just
Left Behind.
Left behind. Oh my god! What is it on
Have
IMDb
to watch
actually?
it. 3.1.
Yeah,
It's
it
so
should have got
bad.
less.
It's
It
so
should have got
bad.
less.
It's very American.
Oh my god! So
Only
ridiculous.
America will produce something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, they all talk about the rapture and religion. Let's stop
What a
it.
load of
Stop
dung.
it. Stop it.
Today's homework is praying to God 17 times for that.
Well, I
What's
will,
it
I will
called?
by God.
Fucking cunt
Do
to
you know
get
what?
into.
I'll do without
I'll-
the nice car.
Do you know what? I'll try it and
That's
then I'll come back
homework.
to tell you you're a bollocks and it doesn't
cunt to get
fucking work.
into. 17 Hail Marys. Full of grace.
Do you remember being given that? Or you go to confession as a young one and be like, oh, I told a lie and I didn't help out at home enough. Say 72 Hail Marys there and 3 Our Fathers.
The priest
You're
inside the
like,
box.
fuck off.
Alex
did you
got
do?
detention during the week.
What did you do? Show me your Mickey there, do you?
Oh,
Fucking
stop it.
priest. Kid.
Okay, my story isn't funny now anymore. Ugh.
Do you remember he kissed?
Father McSavage.
Do you remember he kissed the
Bishop's ring.
Bishop's ring.
No, I didn't.
I'll tell you what I do
You
with
did?
it now.
I didn't.
She
Oh, you
didn't.
did?
She
You
didn't.
did?
She
She
didn't.
did.
She
I
didn't.
didn't.
I was
I remember
there.
you were giving out. You had to kiss his ring.
I was
Yeah.
given out. I had to kiss his
You
ring.
kissed the wrong ring.
I kissed the only
Siobhan.
ring that was available on the day.
Oh my God. That just makes
Gall
me
you.
want to throat punch him. Fuck off. Kiss your ring.
Yeah, I hope he ended up in
Not
hell.
even in a
actually.
relationship with you.
Kiss his fucking ring.
Kiss
When you
yourself.
think of how wrong it is,
Dirty bastards.
Kiss
And I
my
bet-
ring.
and I bet you he was fiddling with a lot more rings. I'll tell you that's a dirty
Well, we can't throw
bastard.
What do you mean?
accusations like that out.
I will, because they're all bastards, and there should be no such thing as fucking
I
organised
know,
religion.
there's nice priests. I just can't
What do
get
you mean,
behind the religion.
rings? Like gold ones or silver ones or what?
Yeah, and stretchy ones.
His had the
Stretchy ones. Like onion rings.
like a sphincter ring. No, didn't it have the onyx, black onyx? Yeah, I remember that.
What is wrong? Like, why? For what? You're
It's-
taking
it's
a
a
name
show
for
of
what's a
power.
confirmation for anyway? Another
What
stupid
was your
fucking
confirmation
thing.
name?
Naomi.
What's yours?
I'm not telling you.
What is it? Fucking Stephen.
Actually, it's a name that could be male or female.
Francis of Assisi.
Phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah.
Correct.
No, it's not.
What was yours?
You just told him and he wasn't listening.
I know, yeah.
Francis.
What's yours?
That's where you like.
Your friend.
Guess.
What's your second name?
Guess.
Oh, bollocks.
Guess. Guess what communion? Because I got
Jared.
To pick, I got to pick my communion name. My
You don't pick a
communion
name for your
Nobody
communion.
has a communion.
or confirmation name. So I had choice, and I was like, "Why?
Bernadette.
If you get it, you get a fiver in 10 seconds. 10.
For fuck off. Frank.
Fuck's sake. Patter.
And for €5,
Is it Patrick?
Patrick Jared
Patrick.
Patrick.
Luke.
Oh, go away.
It's good, isn't it?
Does Luke know that? Did you? You're like, oh my God, I have the same name as you.
Francis.
Of Assisi.
Yeah, Francis. It was very cool at the time.
It was very cool.
Why did I pick that? I have
That
no
was never
idea.
cool.
I made
Anyway.
it cool.
You do.
It had
You
to be a
still
name
do.
in the Bible, wasn't it?
It had
Whatever
to be
the
a saint's name.
Yeah, so I was kind of going against that whole thing. Like, it wasn't going to be one of the normal names. And I was like, look, you said it had to be a name in the Bible. The name is in the Bible. Because they did push back. You can't have
Lucifer.
that name. I should have picked that. Or what's the Beelzebub? Is that in the Bible?
Why didn't I do something cool like that?
There's a Bible knocking around my house.
For why?
I inherited it. I didn't
Why don't
bring
you
it
burn
in.
it?
I was going to make paper stars out of the
You can't
pages.
burn a Bible.
You can.
You can burn a Bible.
You can do
Can't.
whatever you like.
Exactly.
No, you can't.
You
That's illegal or something.
No, it's not.
Says who? God.
He might smite me though if I do. I don't want to get smitten.
You can't do that.
You can. You literally
Do anything I fucking want.
do you see the
Within
fella?
reason and within the law.
Yeah.
Do you see the fella that burned the Quran outside somewhere in the UK?
Why didn't you do it in the quiet?
And the fella, obviously, I suppose a Muslim, ran over and stabbed him. And the fella that did the stabbing
Said God made him do it.
went free, and the fella that burned the Quran,
Died?
who is in jail.
What? No, he's not.
Yes,
and
he is. He
then
was
you wonder
arrested.
why you have people like Trump and Musk running countries.
That was for public disorder. It wasn't for burning that book.
Yeah. Oh, that's another Enoch story,
But
is
the
it?
man that
Uh-huh.
that did the stabbing wasn't arrested.
Well, that's
That's my
stupid.
point. Anyway,
Anyway,
thank you all.
bye.
Bye.
Enough
Bye.
of
Bye.
that.
Bye.